What is going on, guys? Broken Eyes coming at you today with a brand new deck profile. Well, not brand new, but a deck update of my Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon deck profile. So a few of the new cards came out in the Legendary Collection Kaiba, I think it's called, in the new box, and a few rarity bumps and stuff like that. So I got a few cards. Now this is just the Chaos Max build. I will be doing a Fusion build as well once the cards have come to me. So this isn't the Fusion build. The Fusion build has Fang of Critics. I'm not playing Fang of Critics. I just use these to show you. So I don't have Loop of Destruction, the what's it called, Destruction Dragon, and yeah. So those are the cards I'm going to be adding when I get them. Other than that, now this is the new deck profile for Blue Eyes Chaos Max. So without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So first off, we're running two Blue Eyes Chaos Max. Chaos Max is one of the best cards in the deck. Now ritual monsters they're still a bit hard to get, but this card is still pretty good. I'm going to zoom in for a sec just so you can see the card a little bit better. So Blue Eyes Chaos Max inflicts double the battle damage, and your opponent can't target it it basically can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects or targeted by your opponent's card effects. So it's really cool. And if you attack a defense position monster, obviously inflicts double battle damage, and it's level 8, which is pretty cool. Next we have 3 of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is kind of it's a staple. Like, you need 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. I go for this art, the movie art, because this is what Kaiba's using at the minute, or in the movie. So yeah, that's why I'm using it. But I love the artwork as well. It is one of the best. It's like it's so modern for Blue Eyes or whatever, and it does look really cool. Next, we run 3 alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon. This deck is actually pretty affordable now, except for this card, but I won't mind that too much. So this card is basically, you get special summoned by reveal the Blue Eyes in your hand, and then if you want to give up your battle, if you want to give up it attack, and you can destroy a face-up monster on the field. It's also, all these are level 8s. Next, you run the 1 Dragon Spirit of White. This counts as a vanilla in the graveyard, and it's nice to be able to just destroy spells and trap cards, and to be able to, just in case you have a dead draw like a Blue Eyes in your hand, you can actually special Blue Eyes from your hand by just tributing that. Next, Sage with Eyes of Blue is definitely one of the best tuners spellcaster types. It works well with the new card, which is, if I can find it, Dragon Revival Rhapsody. You can actually use that with this card as well. So this card basically can search any level 1 tuner when it's normal summoned, and you can also target a monster, an effect monster, and discard that card and send that monster from the field to the graveyard to special summon a Blue Eyes monster from the deck. So you can special summon any of those other cards. It's really good. Next, one of the new cards, King of D. King of D, basically you discard a spell or trap card, and you get to search out your Melody of Awakened Dragon or your Dragon Revival Rhapsody from your deck to your hand. 2 seems to be perfect, because sometimes you don't always get spells and traps, and most of the spells and traps in this deck you're going to use. Obviously, if you have double, or you kind of get the pot of desires to your hand, you get more than one, or just use it, you don't want to use it, you can get discard that, and it works out pretty well that way. But yeah, sometimes I found myself just using it to sieve through the deck in a way. So I had Rhapsody, and I'd get rid of Rhapsody to search for Melody, and it worked out that way, just to make sure you get to all your combo pieces a lot quicker. Next, White Stone of Ancients. The only card I didn't rarity bump, because I am actually going to be opening a box on the channel very, very soon. I just haven't got a chance to do it yet. So White Stone of Ancients, basically what this is, at the end phase you can special summon a Blue Eyes monster from your deck, and then you can banish this card from your graveyard to add a Blue Eyes monster back to your hand, so you can get Chaos Max back to your hand and stuff if you used it for trading or something like that. And then I use 1 White Stone of Legend. The new Secret Rare looks really, really cool. But yeah, I hope to be getting 3 White Stone of Ancient Secret Rares as well, hopefully. So fingers crossed. Next, we run 3 Manju. Manju is just a staple for Chaos Max build, because it searches your ritual, or your, like, even if you have this in trading, it's still good to get a trading target for free, and then you can bring it back later on with the White Stone of Ancients. But that mainly searches your ritual monster and your Chaos Max, or your ritual spell and Chaos Max. Next we have 3, the Melody of Awakening Dragon. Basically what you do is you discard a card and add 2 dragon type monsters, and you can add any of the alternative Blue Eyes or Chaos Max from your deck to your hand. That's why you run multiple copies of each kind of thing, so you don't run through them all too quick. Next we run 3 trade-in. The new rarity bump again is really cool. I only ever had commons, and it's nice to now have a secret, although it's very kind of hard to see. You only can tell by the name or the word or whatever. So trade in, basically discard level 8 monster and draw 2 cards. Very self-explanatory. Now this, another one, I didn't bump up the rarity. I find super rare is fine. Plus it's an expensive card as it is. So Return to Dragon Lords, basically what you do is you can special summon a level 7 or 8 monster from your, or dragon from your graveyard, and then if it's going to be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish it, and a little bit of extra protection and monster revival from the graveyard, which is definitely 3 of. There's no word about it. Then we have 2 Chaos Form, which would be for your Blue Eyes Chaos Max. So what you do is you can send the Blue Eyes from the deck to the graveyard to special summon your Blue Eyes, and also Advanced Ritual Art. Sorry, this one is from the deck. You can banish a Blue Eyes from the graveyard to special summon Chaos Max, or you can send one from the deck to the graveyard to summon Chaos Max. So there's that as well. So you run 4 of those, the perfect ratio, I think. Next we have Dragon Revival Rhapsody. So all you need is a spellcaster monster on the field. Target 2 dragon monsters in your graveyard, including at least 1 normal monster. So you have to summon one of the vanilla Blue Eyes, but you can also use one of the to special summon one of the dragon tuners as well, if you want to go for a synchro play. Other than that, you can go for a rank A play, so it's really cool, or even a link play, so, or a fusion play actually as well. But I'll go over that now in a second anyway. So running 2 Pot of Desires. Pot of Desires just is a good card in this, because you're running so many, and sometimes drawing those 2 cards could be game for you. Then we run the 1 Soul Charge and the 1 Monster Reborn. The reason we run Soul Charge, even though we have loads of Graveyard Revival, is sometimes Soul Charge in this deck is just really good, because every monster you're bringing back is important in some way or another. A Monster Reborn is the same. If your opponent has a monster, you can take their monster eater as well. Pretty cool. Next we can go straight to the extra deck. So we're running the 1 Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Basically what this does is, if it can't win a battle, you can banish the monster after the battle. And also it's contact fusion, so you can use Blue Eyes White Dragon and Blue Eyes White Dragon. So there's that. Then we run the 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Really good for Pendulum monsters, so against Pendulum Magicians. It's really good. And then you can use its effect to special another Dragon Synchro monster. The 1 Azure Eyes I feel is perfect. Azure Eyes is just really good because you special summon it in defense during your opponent's kind of end phase, or during your opponent's turn. And dragons can't be destroyed by battle or card effect for that turn, so it stays in the field. And then during the standby phase, you get special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the graveyard. So very good. Next, the little combo with these 2. So if you summon Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon and you have another level 1 tuner in your hand, what you can do is you can special summon, you can use Spirit's effect to special summon Ancient Fairy Dragon, and then you can use Ancient Fairy Dragon to special summon the level 1 to go for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon to have that extra negation effect. So there's that. And then another one, Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. You can use, like I said, Shining's effect to special summon this, and then you can bounce one of your opponent's monsters. Next, for the Xyz, we have Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. I was wondering whether to run this or the Galaxy Eyes Photon. What is it? The Galaxy Eyes number 42, I think that's what it's called. I had to decide which to run, but I actually do like Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon just a little bit better. The 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy is just really good for that negation of spells and stuff. Your opponent really has to find ways to play around it. The 1 Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon to destroy a card, and then you can overlay again for number 95 Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. So what you can do with Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon is basically send your ancients and your Blue Eyes and fill up your graveyard that way, which is really good. And it's also a 4,000 beater that can attack twice. So yeah. Then I'm running the 1 Topological Bomber Dragon. You don't go into links much, but I just have these in case you do. So we have Topological Bomber Dragon, Decode Talker, and 2 Proxy Dragon. at the ratio at the minute. I feel like you could take out one proxy dragon for something if you wanted another rank or link 3 or link 1 if you had link Kaiba, or you wanted to change one of these for link spider, whichever you want, or even change one for a firewall dragon or something like that. So yeah, so that's it for the video, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and stick around for the second video I'll be making with this, which is the fusion build with the Fang of Critias, and a kind of more control based build, but it's kind of more true to Kaiba, I suppose. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. And one more thing I'm going to add to the video is I'm going to be opening up a lot of stuff soon. One of my family members has actually gone to Canada, so she's actually picked me up a good few Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that I'm going to do a big opening. I'm going to open I think it's the old Kaiba collection. Then I have a few I think they're called blister packs in America, I think, and then I have hopefully the Kaiba collection as well to do an opening on, and also I'll be doing a few card discussion videos as well very, very soon, probably later on today actually as well. So yeah, so that's it for the video, guys. Please have a good day and good luck.